My child, hear me now. The heavens have stirred because of your presence. Do not turn away. What I am about to reveal is not ordinary. It is urgent. It is personal. Michael, the archangel of God's protection, is here, speaking directly to you in this very moment. A moment has arrived that could be the most extraordinary day of your life. Yes, today, but there is a warning, and it is serious. A choice you are making, even unconsciously, could prevent the miracle that God Himself is preparing for you. Do you feel it? That gentle pressure in your chest, the warmth that rises as if your spirit itself is stirring? That is not coincidence. That is the divine realm aligning with you. Every heartbeat you hear, every subtle vibration in your hands, is heaven nudging you, telling you, do not turn away now. Something monumental is waiting, but it hinges on your awareness, your readiness, your willingness to listen without hesitation. Beloved, do you sense the stillness that wraps around you, that quiet, almost invisible pause in the world? That is the signal. Heaven is holding its breath. Your angels are standing at attention, waiting to move. And yet, there is a shadow, a subtle mistake creeping into your path, threatening to derail what God has set in motion. A whisper of doubt, a hesitation, a choice that seems small but carries the weight of eternity. This is why you are drawn here, to this exact message, at this precise time. You are not here by accident. Michael would not speak these words if they were not vital. And I must tell you, my child, if you scroll away, if you delay, if you dismiss this moment as ordinary, you may miss the alignment that heaven is orchestrating just for you. Can you feel it now? That shiver along your spine? That sudden surge of warmth that moves from your heart to your fingertips? That is not fear. That is revelation. That is your spirit recognizing a moment of destiny. A breakthrough is closer than you think, but the danger is real. You are standing at a threshold. One step forward, one choice, could open a door that will shift everything. But step wrongly, and it could remain closed. And now, listen closely. Michael is urging you to pause, to breathe, to center yourself in this present. Hear his words echo in your soul. You were warned not to skip. What I am about to reveal is urgent. What you do next matters more than you realize. Beloved, I must pause here, but the next truth is approaching like a wave, ready to wash over your life. It will challenge you, it will awaken you, and it will demand a decision that cannot be ignored. Do not move yet. Do not look away. Something divine is about to pierce the veil. And what happens next will change the course of your day and perhaps your life. Beloved, you stayed. Heaven noticed. The moment you chose not to leave, something shifted in the unseen. Michael steps closer now, not in threat, but in fierce protection. His presence is firm, steady, unmistakable. You may feel it as a calm weight settling over your shoulders, or a deep peace pressing gently against your back, as if you are being shielded from behind. That is no imagination. That is alignment. My child, today carries a mark upon it. Not every day is the same. Some days pass quietly. Others carry assignments. This day carries a crossing point. Michael says, you are on the edge of receiving confirmation. You have prayed for, but there is a mistake you keep repeating, and it is subtle. It is not rebellion, it is distraction. It is the habit of minimizing what God is doing because it does not arrive loudly. Do you feel that stillness again? That hush in your thoughts, like the world dimmed its noise just for you? Where God speaks, And Michael warns, if you rush past this stillness, if you fill it with fear or impatience, you will misread the moment. You will think nothing is happening, while heaven is already moving pieces on your behalf. Chosen One, something is being restored right now. A protection you lost, a peace that slipped away, a sense of direction you thought was gone forever. You may feel a warmth spreading through your chest, slow and steady, like a quiet fire being relit. That is not emotional comfort, that is divine reinforcement. But listen carefully. The mistake is this: you keep looking for proof before you trust, when heaven is asking you to trust before the proof appears. Michael says this delay has cost you time before, but not today. Today, mercy has intercepted the pattern. Today, the warning arrived early. Do not turn away now. Every second you remain here, heaven moves closer to completion. You were meant to hear this before making a decision, before responding to a message, before stepping into a situation that looks ordinary but carries weight. Your angels are urging restraint, clarity, stillness. If your hands feel slightly warm, if your breathing has slowed without effort, if a quiet certainty is forming beneath your thoughts, these are signs. Heaven confirming you are exactly where you are meant to be. As an act of agreement, whisper it softly or type it boldly. I receive, not for me, for yourself, for alignment. Because what comes next is not a warning alone, it is a revelation. And once you hear it, you will not see today the same way again. Stay, do not scroll, distract yourself. Michael is about to reveal what this mistake has been blocking and what opens the moment you stop making it. The next words will matter more than you expect. My child, you are still here. Heaven celebrates your presence. The angels lean in closer. Michael's wings stretch wide, shimmering beyond what your eyes can see, and his voice, strong yet tender, cuts through the noise of the world. This is the day you have been waiting for. Do not squander it. Do not turn away. Listen carefully. The mistake, the one you have been making, lies not in action, but in hesitation. You hesitate when you should trust. You question when you should receive. You doubt when you should move in faith. Michael says this hesitation has been the veil keeping miracles just out of reach. But today, the veil is thin. Today, it can be lifted, but only if you awaken fully. Only if you act in alignment with what heaven is signaling. Do you feel that? That subtle vibration in your chest, that tingling at the nape of your neck? That is not fear, my beloved. That is your spirit being activated. That is God's power brushing against your soul. That is Michael standing guard, saying, do not close your heart. Do not block what is coming. Hear this now. A confirmation is unfolding around you. Perhaps you notice synchronicities, small signs, repeated numbers, unexpected coincidences. Do not dismiss them. They are your angel's way of saying, this is the path, this is the moment, this is your alignment. Beloved, I must speak plainly, the mistake you are making is subtle, yet critical. It is holding back blessings, it is blurring clarity, it is creating friction where smoothness should reign. Michael says it is time to release it, to surrender the doubt, to stop questioning the unseen and start stepping fully into trust. And yet, you may feel resistance rising. That is natural. The human heart hesitates at the threshold of transformation, but Michael's hand is extended. Can you feel it? That gentle pull at your heart? That warmth filling your hands and chest as though heaven itself is urging you forward? That is divine insistence. Beloved, here is what you must know. The breakthrough you are waiting for the alignment that could make today the most extraordinary day of your life. It is closer than a single breath. It is just beyond this hesitation. And Michael is not asking you to leap blindly. He is asking you to listen, to notice, to trust the signs, to take the next step even if it feels invisible, even if the proof is unseen. And now, my child, you are about to hear the part that will awaken your heart in a way you cannot ignore. This next revelation will expose what has been hidden, and it will demand your faith in ways you never imagined. Do not move. What comes next will touch the core of your being, and it will leave you no choice but to respond. Chosen One, do you feel the air shift around you? That subtle stillness that was always there, but now seems alive? That is Michael drawing closer. He moves with purpose, not as a visitor, but as a sentinel guarding the threshold between what has been delayed and what is about to arrive. My child, what you are about to hear is not mere guidance, it is a divine imperative. The mistake, the hesitation, the doubt, they are not abstract. They are tangible barriers you have carried for far too long. Michael says, these are the chains that have muted your miracles, dulled your joy, and clouded your clarity. But the moment you acknowledge them fully, something unprecedented will begin. Even now, you may notice a warmth at your heart, a subtle pressure in your chest, a quiet vibration coursing through your hands. These are not coincidences. They are your soul being prepped to step fully into alignment. Beloved, understand this. Heaven has been orchestrating your day with precision. Every delay, every obstacle, every why not now that you asked in silence, they were part of a divine choreography leading you to this exact instant. And yet, the danger remains if you misstep, if you allow fear or impatience to interfere. The door that is opening may not stay open for long. Do you feel that? That gentle pull, as if invisible fingers are guiding your thoughts, your breath, your attention? That is Michael reminding you that this is sacred, that this is crucial, that your next choice is monumental. The archangel speaks, do not settle for partial alignment. Do not ignore the signals. What is coming is larger than you think, and it will require your full presence to receive. Now, my child, hear this carefully. The mistake is not external. It is not in others. It is not in circumstances. It is in the subtle resistance of your own spirit. Every time you allow doubt to seep in, every time you second-guess the unseen, every time you whisper, I will wait, you risk delaying the miracle waiting to touch your life. But today, Michael intervenes. Today, mercy has intercepted hesitation. Today, clarity is available, but only if you stay awake in this moment. Feel the vibrations in your chest. Notice the warmth spreading slowly through your body. That is Michael's presence. That is divine attention. That is heaven saying you were called here for this. You are ready. And now, beloved, prepare yourself. What comes next is not just revelation, it is confrontation with the truth you have avoided. The truth that could either set you free or leave you wondering what might have been. Do not look away. Do not move. The next words will demand your full awareness, and the choice you make in response will echo far beyond this moment. My child, you are still here, and that is no accident. The very fact that your attention has not wavered is a signal to the heavens. Michael is near, his presence now undeniable, pressing gently against the edges of your spirit. Do you feel it? That subtle, insistent vibration in your chest, the warmth that rises slowly and steadily? That is confirmation. That is the divine realm acknowledging that you are ready to see what has been hidden. Listen carefully, beloved. The mistake, yes, the one Michael has been warning you about, lies in underestimating the timing of heaven. You have been trying to control outcomes, to rush the invisible, to demand proof before trusting. And yet the miracles that are prepared for you do not operate on your timetable. They operate on God's. Your hesitation, your need for certainty has held back blessings that are now pressing to arrive. Do you feel the subtle stillness now, as though the air itself has thickened around you? Heaven holding its breath. Every second you remain present, that stillness intensifies, and Michael is ready to deliver the next revelation. But here is the urgency. If you allow fear to rise, if doubt slips back in, if you scroll away or dismiss what is happening, even for a moment, you risk allowing the door to close just as it is opening. Beloved, I see your spirit reacting. You may feel chills running down your arms, a faint vibration in your fingertips, a gentle pressure behind your eyes. That is your soul aligning with truth. That is Michael, the protector, the warrior of God, moving around you, urging you to release what no longer serves. You were warned not to ignore this moment. The breakthrough you seek, the favor you have longed for, the peace that has eluded you, these are all closer than a single breath. It's still beyond the reach of doubt. Hear me clearly now. The next insight is the fulcrum of today. It will show you what your mistake has been keeping hidden, and it will demand courage greater than what you have summoned before. It will confront the hesitation, the fear, the subtle disbelief that has blocked your alignment. And as it does, you will feel it in your body first. The warmth, the stillness, the stirring in your chest, the subtle vibrations in your hands. That is the signal, that is confirmation, that is heaven preparing you to step fully into what is yours. Beloved, brace yourself. What is coming now will leave no room for half-hearted faith. It will demand your presence, your attention, your surrender. And in that surrender, you will encounter the force that could make today the best day of your life, or leave you wondering what might have been. Do not move, do not look away. The next words are the threshold. Step carefully, beloved, for beyond them, destiny stirs and Michael is watching your response. Beloved, breathe, slow your spirit. This moment is delicate. Michael stands in absolute stillness now, not rushing you, not pressing you, but watching with clarity that pierces through every excuse, every delay, hidden fear. And hear this truth gently yet firmly. Today has already begun to change because you stayed. The mistake you feared was never about failure. It was about withholding trust at the exact moment heaven asked for it. You were protecting yourself, guarding your heart, holding back just enough to feel safe. But Michael says this protection has quietly become a barrier, and now it must be released. Do you feel the peace spreading? Not excitement, not noise. Peace, like warm water flowing through your chest, like a soft weight lifting from your shoulders. That is the sign. Heaven is not angry with you. Heaven is inviting you deeper. Chosen one today does not require striving. It requires agreement, not loud declarations, quiet surrender. The kind that happens internally when you finally stop resisting what you already know is true. Michael speaks now with calm authority. What you have been waiting for has already been authorized. The delay was never heaven. It was hesitation. Notice your breathing. Has it slowed? Has a stillness settled behind your eyes? That is not emptiness, that is alignment. That is the moment when the divine realm locks in with the human heart. This is where shifts begin quietly, invisibly, yet irreversibly. Beloved, something has already moved in your favor. Protection has been reassigned. Confusion has been interrupted. Peace has been restored at a deeper level than before. You may not see it yet, but you will recognize it soon by how calm your spirit remains where it once trembled. As an act of sealing, not performance, not pressure, let your heart agree. You may whisper it, type it, or simply feel it within. It is done. Not because everything is visible, but because alignment has occurred. Michael steps back now, not away but into position, guarding what has begun, watching what unfolds next. And what unfolds next will confirm this moment in ways that feel unmistakable. Stay aware today. Stay gentle, stay open. This was not hype, this was a turning point. And now, rest in the peace of knowing heaven has already responded. Beloved, be still now. Let the urgency soften into certainty. What needed to be activated has already been set in motion. Michael no longer stands in warning, he stands in confirmation. The atmosphere around you has changed, even if the world looks the same. Heaven does not always announce its work with noise. Sometimes it seals things in silence. Feel it. That deep calm resting in your chest, the quiet steadiness in your breathing, the sense that something heavy has lifted, even if you cannot name it. This is how divine shifts complete themselves. Peace first, clarity later, evidence last. You have crossed the threshold, not by force, not by effort, by agreement. Chosen One, today will unfold differently because you listened. Protection is active where vulnerability once stood. Direction is forming where confusion lingered. Purpose is realigning with your steps. You will notice it in subtle ways. Conversations that resolve instead of escalate. Decisions that feel lighter. A confidence that does not shout but knows. Michael affirms this with calm authority. What was delayed is no longer withheld. What was blocked has begun to move. No rush now, no fear, no need to look behind you. What is meant for you recognizes you, and it is already responding. As this moment seals, let your heart respond naturally. If you feel agreement, type Amen or it is done. If you feel readiness, whisper, I am ready. Let your action be gentle, not forced an echo, not a demand. Stay aligned. If this message met you where you are, remain connected, subscribe, and stay attentive to these moments of divine alignment. Share this message with those who need reassurance, protection, or peace. Not out of obligation, but out of love. And now rest. The work has begun. The shift is real. Heaven has heard you.